So here we have a Ryobi P505 circular saw, 5.5 inch blade, and what I'm gonna do is a motor replacement video, how to, and I hope this helps someone out there. First off, you're gonna remove the blade from there. You're gonna find that hex key located right in there. You're gonna remove that screw, this screw right here, and you're gonna remove this, then the blade, which is in between these two, and then lastly you'll remove this. That'll get the blade out of your way. You flip it over and you'll see all these screw holes. In there you'll find one screw per hole, of course, and that's gonna be a hex key set you will need for it. It's a hex key number 3 that I used. If you try to use the same hex key that you use to remove the blade, it will not work. So you will need a hex key set. Another thing, after you remove that or all the screws, there will be some screws that won't come out as far enough for you to remove them with your fingers, and so you just loosen them all up. After that, you flip your circular saw over, just wiggle it, and they'll come off. This cap here will come off from here. This plastic cover, you will need a flathead screwdriver or a thin knife, and just pry it off all around up until it comes off loose. You will then see the motor here, and so one thing to keep in mind, this here might fall off on you, but you just figure out to put it back. It is the safety key for the power button here. Now to remove this motor here, you're going to remove 4 screws, which are located there, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and those are Phillips head screws. Once you remove those 4, you'll remove this part here. Now this is the motor, and you will need to remove this, which is attached to the motor itself with 2 Phillips head screws. Right here goes one, here goes the second. You remove that, let me see, it's just Phillips head screw, and so you remove that with your screwdriver. This comes off, and you have your motor. One thing to keep in mind is these attachments here are soldered, so the best thing to do is just cut the wire from here with some pliers, wire cutting pliers, and with the electrical pliers you want to just remove enough to where you can attach a female adapter to go in here on the replacement, or you can just feed the wire through the hole on this section here. They will have a hole on center, so you can just feed the wire through there and put a small piece of tape on there. That should be good enough for it. After you're done with that, you will just reverse the process. Put this back on with the 2 screws. You will set that on here. Put down the 4 screws. Then put your plastic cover back on, and screw down all the screws on here. Flip it over and install the blade, and you should be good to go. One place I will recommend for replacement parts for these Ryobi tools is called e-replacement parts, and I honestly found them on Google. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but they do have some fair prices compared to buying a new tool. And this is a 5.5 inch Ryobi circular saw P505. I did this how-to video for the motor replacement just because I honestly had some trouble finding a video out there for it, and I decided to just do it on my own. uh, Nothing too difficult, just keep in mind where the screws go or whatnot so you don't get them mixed up. um, and that is pretty much it. I do have my helper here today, and if you have your helper out there, good luck to you guys. Thank you for watching, and once again, I hope this video helps you.